Today we have ourselves an upgraded Tyranitar EX deck. He's a big boy, 340 HP. He can hit for 250 with Lightning Rampage for only 2 fighting energies if there's Pokemon on our bench with damage counters. So how do we make that happen? Well, first we got Frostlass, who, as you know, Freezing Shroud puts damage counters on each Pokemon with abilities. Haven't shown you a Pokemon with an ability yet until Monkey Dory with the Adrenabrain. Of course, we can move damage counters from him onto our opponent, but we keep damage counters on him as well to activate Tyranitar's attack, but that allows us to increase that damage output from 250 to effectively 280. We opt for darkness and fighting energies in the deck, but we also keep luminous energy in the deck for some flexibility with that as well. And then finally, our ace spec is Sparkling Crystal, just in case, to make that Tyranitar attack even cheaper. Check it out. All right, guys. Well, we got the monkey in the front, not exactly how we want to start it, but we did get a pretty generous mulligan, so we can at least get some stuff going. We don't have a rare candy for the Tyranitar, but we do have an Irida to search it out. So I think what we're gonna, and we have the Sparkling Crystal, so we can basically attack next turn. Of course, it won't be the full 150, or 250 rather, but hey, it's something. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get one of each, and we could get Iono'd. You know, we did have the Cleffa once we got mulliganed. Of course, we would have put that in the front. Let's go ahead and Earthen Vessel, and the thing that we probably don't need at this point is the Cleffa. So let's drop that and grab one of each right there. And we'll put the fighting energy here. And let's might need the Radzam. Might as well put it down now. It's fine. It has 2 retreat costs, so we're gonna actually hold off on that. If we get Iono'd, it's like not the end of the world. So let's end that turn. Now, we did see a metal energy, we did see a Dialga V-Star, but we also saw a water energy. So still trying to see what this deck is up to. I also believe when they mulliganed, I saw the Archelodon that makes free retreat for metal Pokemon. So that is the deal. There it is right there, actually. And isn't that the one? Let me just double check. Know what I'm talking about. Yep, free retreat. So, but they got the Kangaskhan in front. They're gonna be able to draw cards. Metal energy onto there, drawing 3 eventually. Power Glass as well. Have they dropped in energy? If they have, they haven't. So they won't get one this turn, so they shouldn't be able to attack next turn. But we'll have to see. They could get that Archelodon with some metal energies down. I believe that is viable. We did get the Frostlass, so there's that. And let's go with the Irritable Irida. We could Pokegear, we could grab a Arven, but either way we need a rare candy. So let's go with the Irida and get, I think, a second Frostlass. No, we have that. So let's get a Snorunt. No problem, bro. And actually, frick. Well, we still need the rare candy. So maybe if we get an Arven, we'll switch next turn. Maybe the Monkey Dory goes down. We really don't know. So we'll put the rare candy in our hand. At least just get the Tyranitar ready to go. And we do have the Sparkling Crystal for him to attack for much cheaper. Now, we could hit it for 150, but I think what I'm going to do is put the Radzam down. The Radzam will take damage. And so if the Monkey Dory does go down, at least we have the damage on the Radzam to make Lightning Rampage do 250, effectively taking out the Kangaskhan EX. And do we need another slot? I think, it would be nice to have another Tyranitar. So I'm going to hold off on this Snorunt. Nobody has abilities on their side of the field yet, so let's go ahead and just end that dang old turn. I really want to keep the Darkness Energy on the Monk. We do have 2 of them if this one goes down, so it's not the end of that strategy. We also have Super Rod, so it's not a big deal. But I have a feeling, oh Jesus Christ, is this their 3rd Earthen Vessel? No, it's their 2nd. Okay, I feel like I saw a bunch of them. So they do drop a metal energy, they get a water and a metal. If they get another metal down, Jesus Christ, dude, what is going on? All right, well, I was gonna say if they got another metal down, but they put the water down. I guess that's for a Palkia, maybe. I don't know. Ultra Ball, they're gonna drop some more energies, get the Duraludon, the Archelodon rather. But it's fine. Even though we're losing the Monkey Dory, like I said, this is why we put the Radiant Alakazam down, to be able to still have the damage counter on our side of the field. They actually power up the Arch. Very strange. Okay, I was not expecting that. Maybe they have a switch. If they do, nope, they go triple draw. Okay, so interesting. Here's the deal though, they're now taking damage on to this Archelodon, so we're gonna get it into one-shot territory, I believe, at some point. But we're gonna have to see. So let's go Frostlass. Well, first things first, let's go Pokegear, see if we can get something good. Why would anything good ever happen? Okay. Well, dang, bro. Let's go ahead and Adrenabrain. It's 2 either way. So we will put 2 from, let's go with the Monkey Dory on to this Wise Guy right here. And this right here will allow us to knock this out next turn. Shiny Boy, Sparkling Crystal. Unfortunately, we are going to lose the Darkness Energy, but we got to do what we got to do. We could move damage counters around with this guy, but that's not, there's no point in that. So yeah, sadly losing the Darkness Energy, but we made sure to use the ability first, so that's good. And attack for just 1 energy. I think we're going to chill on the other Snorunt for now. If we had another card in hand, I might actually be inclined to grab a Larvitar, but our hand is pretty bare right now. At least we're grabbing 2 prize cards. Maybe we can get some momentum with that. The answer is, well, we got the Darkness Energy back. We got the Pupitar, no Larvitar. Would have been that nice to have that down. Unfortunately, we did not. But again, the Archelodon is going into one-shot territory next turn, so they're going to have to put something down. They do have a pretty big hand. I'm sure they're going to have a pivot, so to speak, not in the switching free retreat sense, but in the Ross from Friends couch sense. I've brought it up many times. Don't like the show, love the reference. Hate the sin, love the sinner. That's, you know, that kind of thing. But they do drop more metal energies to get the Dialga down, which will also be in one-shot territory right now. But even when it's at 280 HP as a V-Star, if the Funky Monks survives, we can start moving things over there. So no big deal. What is a big deal is my brother is calling me and I can't pick up right now. My family has a propensity to call at the exact worst times. I set aside a lot of time in my day to do something for him, and then he didn't have what I needed to be able to do the thing. And now I was like, oh, I'll record. And now, of course, he wants to call me while I'm recording, so I'm going to call him back. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and actually we're going to be able to move 2 from the building onto this guy. Wow, GG's, because everyone quits too quick now. Who doesn't love Tyranitar EX? I implore you to find that person. But right now, we just got the babies. We got the Larvitar. Should we double it up? Should we get another Frostlass? Are we human? Are we Dancer? There are a lot of abilities that will be coming down for our opponent. So getting Frostlasses set up early might be pretty solid. However, 2 Larvitars, pretty cool as well. We will have these 2 Frostlasses up. So let's go ahead and drop 2 little baby Larvitars. And dude, you're gonna survive. So we're gonna go ahead and switch out of this right now, get him out there. And we have the Darkness Energy for the Monkey Dory, not for the Tyranitar. We don't run the Darkness one. So unfortunately, we're not gonna be putting that one down, but we will go ahead and end that dang old turn. The Larvitar might go down before it's ready to turn into the big boy, but that's why we got 2. So not to worry. We do have 1 Frostlass. I'm inclined to use the Irida to get the other, but we might have to Iono. We might even get this hand Iono'd out ourselves. Another Dura comes down. So they got the Archelodon EX to get those energies, and then I'm assuming the Revavroom for the draw support, maybe not. And the Q font evolves into the big elephant whose name I can't remember, Copperajah. I have their sleeves. What am I talking about? So some sort of metal deck. I could be wrong. It could be another Copperajah. It could be another Varoom. Who knows? Let me check out the garbage they threw out. Yep, so it is the draw support Revavroom, and then the baby Archelodon, which makes it so they have no retreat cost. I don't think that's their main. I think they still have the EX, but they did drop that one. Ultra Ball. All right, reveal yourself, my guy. Who you going for? Dropping those 2. Yeah, I mean, they got the full bench. They don't really need those resources as much, so that's fine. They go for the big arch. Now, how many energies are down here? None. So that is solid so far. But right now, we're not as concerned with that as we are getting what we need to get going. Now, the Irida can grab me a Monkey Dory at least, but we're still moving a little too slow. There is a Pokegear. I suppose it's worth playing. Just to see. I don't know, that might be kind of a waste of resources. I think I'm gonna hold off on that because we're probably just gonna Iono next turn anyway. So let's go ahead and Irritable Irida for the Nest Ball and the Frost Lass as well. If we did have, we could grab the Terra Orb if we had a rare candy, but unfortunately we don't. So I think we're gonna hang out with this and ideally get, I think a Larvitar is going to survive another turn. That's kind of the bet that I'm making here. So we're going to drop the Funky Monks. So having the Monkey Dory down, let me evolve this as well. Having the Monkey Dory down will allow us to have damage on our side of the field. Let's end that turn. Because, as you can see, the Frost Lass is putting damage counters onto the Monkey Dory. Now you want to have 2. That way you can spread the full 3 because it's taking 2 our turn, 2 to their turn, so that's 4 total, and then we clean up the 3. Allows us to give damage counters over there while still maintaining damage counters on our side of the field to unlock Tyranitar's attack. I can't remember what it's called, but it hits for 250 if we have damage on our side of the field. It only hits for 150 if we don't have any damage counters. So that 250 is big, and of course it's effectively 280 because we have the 3 moving onto the other side of the field. Now they got the Caparaja with the massive body, which means we can't play any stadium cards. Now if they have a neutralization zone, that would be a problem, but they go ahead and scoop for some reason, so GG's.